You've been on a team that has made the Super Bowl before. You've been on teams that have aspirations to make it as well. How does this first 4 games in Buffalo compare to those previous campaigns for you, Josh Norman?
Oh, it feels great, man. The ride in itself, going out there. We know we haven't put our best game out there on the field, and I think in Carolina it was the same thing too. With first couple games we just got rolling, and we was on a fast start with 1 game, 2 games, and turned 4 games. That first quarter we was 4-0, and it was like, okay, let's get sharper, But the thing that got me was our hardest moments wasn't the game; it was in practice. Competing in practice even harder than it was in the game, because if we competed in practice, we made practice fun to the point where this right here, this rep, is going to be the hardest rep I take. Then coming into the game, it was just like a walkthrough. It was just a dress rehearsal. We was going to know it was showtime. Best suit on, best fit. We're going to go out there and we're going to make some plays. And we're going to have fun and we're going to dance with it. That's literally the mindset that we take into, each week. And I saw it, manifest itself last week, really. And we had a great week of practice. And going out there, over to Las Vegas, it showed up on the field. I think the defense mindset, the bend but don't break mentality, we had that going in, but we really wanted to, assert our dominance because we haven't shown that yet. But we was able to come up with the key plays that we needed to get the ball back to the offense and win the game for us. So we're waiting on that one game where we could just, pin our ears back and go. And that will come. We have more games to come, and we just working as a collective unit and building that camaraderie amongst ourselves to know which guy's doing what. And I think we building that, and it starts with practice. So we're doing a great job at understanding each other and the keys, and just going out there and having fun on Sundays, man.
Well, and again, you arrive at a very interesting time in the schedule. Next up, you're taking on Tennessee, which thankfully had a second consecutive day of all negative tests come back. So that appears to be trending in the right direction. Then you got a short week against the defending Super Bowl champs, a visit to the Jets to try and complete that season sweep, and then that game against New England. I know you're new to Buffalo, but you are not new to the National Football League and how Tom Brady has dominated that series. And if it is Cam again who shows up, Cam versus Josh Allen, I think what I just brought up to you, which I appreciate you saying is a good question, because for me, that's like knocking a ball out. That's like me making a play. You know what I'm saying? As a host, when I ask a question that elicits that to start an answer. I mean, that's a big game. I know you take it one at a time, but there's some big games that you can circle right now for this team.
Yeah,
Josh.
It truly is. I think the GM, Brandon Bean, we talked about it, getting us back when he was going to put me on IR. I was very, very disappointed, and I was upset about the whole thing. But, getting it healthy, almost 100% Jano back compared to like a 70%. You'll want to take that every day because you don't want somebody going into the game kind of limping in it. Even though I know my mindset, I'm gonna take the guy out who's ever in front of me. But we want to get back 100%. We could just take it easy. You got to understand it's a marathon, not a sprint. And so I had to come to grips of that and just buy my time. But now getting back in one of the meats of the schedule. These next 4 opponents, man, it's going to be, we got our work cut out for us, but I know we got a team that can do it. It's just taking that mindset and that approach of, taking a day at a time and worry about the future more so. And I know we want to get to that moment, but we just got to see what's in front of us first and then strike, because we know we have our opportunities. We just got to make the most of them, and going into the games, each one will have a different feel to them. I mean, you got to think about it. Where's the 12th man now? With no fans in the stands, and I know we haven't spoken on that really, but that's an effect factor. I know we have our own juice amongst ourselves that we want to bring, but you get that energy from guys that that is cheering you on. It helps. It really does. But if we don't get it, so be it. But if we do, it'll be a tremendous help. But guess what? We got ourselves, and we're backing ourselves. So each and every week we go out there, we want to put on our best show for our fans and people that we, play this game for. So I'm so happy to be here. I know we got a long road to go, and we just want to take each game at a time and can't wait we get to that one because it's going to be a special one.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.